to me, because you have this stack of... I love the use of this one-way, the replenishment, the re-challenge, all lining up very, very well. And I mean, that is beautiful. The trades come through. Tuesday's still alive and kicking, and they're trying to pinch onto this last player through mid as well. Unfortunately, Woody handles it. So now...
What a great read. Now you can get plenty of time to get that spike down. Now it is about timing. Straight into the duel, and Benji good for his. Takes so much time setting up this flank, even gets spotted out and still delivers. That's the power that Benji has in this server. And it's a pistol round victory for Northwood.
But I mean, they have the deadlock wall up. They still want to take this space, and 3 hit is good so far.
Last player standing.
Now it's a 1v3.
And just an ambitious duel from Darkest, to be honest with you. Kind of required, I think, considering the post-play positioning.
And that shot. Play post plan. Annihilation offside. The rest of their team falls. And that's a big if.
Actually alive in any way. Versus here, I mean, the time buying measures have been incredible. Oh, it's wonderful, that blind. Almost perfect.
To shut down the Link players. And all this prevents a flood back in effectively from Northwood. At this point, this is looking like the B-side from Northwood on Sunset because they cannot counter it. They cannot stop it. This round 0 exception, 2v5, on par for a flawless because you also have the lurking Astra with their global utility can play post plant. There's 2 netted again. Oh!
Wait a second, hold on. Playing defense there, Jake trying to move forward and
flank
done. Need that flank. Okay, never mind. Zip made, but denied.
Yeah, and this is where we get those sonic sensors. We get this post plant utility. Even, I was gonna say, have the shock darts, but I mean, from this far, do they have the lineups? Here's the question, the one way. All just to prevent them to get the spike to half. Recon pulled in, but Benji is the perfect bodyguard, I would have said. But unfortunately, it's just a trade. Tuesday drops, but there's plenty of time, right? Wall dismantled. Players all falling. Yeah, the clutch is now on to Morg, on to Hot Dog. 63, where the Cove is out, and oh! You're joking. And now they have the grab well? Spike's been halved, though.
Oh, but starting to run out of time.
They're going to stick it, and it's not good!
Hey, people, come
it's an immediate frag here. So lucky to be alive as shooter.
And even though they don't find any frags, they got information that both players were there, right? They saw the gun barrel of dip. That frames them for these fights, but does it frame them well enough? 1v2, operator discarded. They need the best weapon to get this clutch underway. But look at who is still lurking, still far away, right? We mentioned it. This Astra, their abilities to utility, right? 3 smokes, the stuns. Cage is trying to dismantle these players, and so far so good, but the double swing is better. 1v1, the dust settles. JP on a reflank. They're walled off, are they not? Can they get the angle right? They can. Thorns out, but that only does damage if you're walking.
Anticipated that, but Spike is here, and that's what Northwood are respecting. Dip going to remove Woody, and McLovin only 35 seconds to work with. Not a whole lot in the tank either. Confirmation that there's nobody here. Speaking of though, Reckoning posted down. It doesn't even get much of a chance as Darkest falls immediately thereafter. Like you said, the amount of players here make life very difficult. Dimensional Drift gets activated, and it's everybody. Oh, Tip, he's so mad. He's so angry. Shooter, no respect shown at all.
And I love, again, the post-plant utility here from Cumberland. And Spike hasn't even gone down, but just their ability to hold down all these angles with the Vice Wall, the Thorns. You know exactly where Benji's coming from. And again, we thought side's going to go for the double sentinel comp Cumberland. But also Ferbs, right, hasn't been online because they weren't able to find those fights early on. So when they get to make the opportunities themselves, like on the entry here, alongside Tuesday, it's going to go their way here. Really, really nicely. Sight conceded, I would say, flawlessly, but McLovin has arrived with a deal in hand, and they have the support from JP Heaven as well. And the number of advantages has quickly crumbled. The ability to retake here, not what I expected. Now a 1v3. My goodness, Tuesday?
I can't believe he got
it. But it doesn't matter because they are soon going to be, you know, spared their life from JP, who's punishing off Thorns effectively, punishing off the one-way here. And now the net in place, they're trying to punish off that information as well. Also on the island here. They might have the timing, but again, the sheer speed and shooter being shooter.
Weaponry to work with. Shooter. Oh, Shooter!
Spike.
This gun is to be feared for sure, and they're going back for seconds, and Landon winning duels. McLovin lands it with the net, and although the paranoia forces a time for you to clutch or tap into that factor, it is now 1v3, making a 1v1, but you have no info on where the Astra is. 4 bullets, you hear them running, and it's the counter ace!
But as that starts to fade away, Jade has clear avenue of attack, and it's through this cage that we're gonna get everything done. Ball goes up, and it's looking like it's done.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, another 1v5.